Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My kids are on spring break this week, so we've had a talk about them staying out of Brianna's room as I do this video, but yeah, they know that the second I press play, they get to do whatever they want, so it's a grand time. I'm bringing you guys my most recent Rosegirls pre-order, the one that we got in the mail, not the one that we just made, because it seems like everyone was getting them in the mail as the last ones in the mail as we were making orders for the most recent pre-order. So anyways, we all know Jenny Oakes is the owner of Rosegirls. We all know and love her. This pre-order had a lot of fun, fruity blends in it. And then there was a mint sampler and a fresh sampler. I really should have gotten the mint sampler also. It was in my cart multiple times because her peppermint is just amazing. I regret that I didn't get it, but that is okay. I got the fresh sampler. I will do that last. The rest of everything else was mini melter bags, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scents. But one of the scents I got 2 bags of, and one of the scents I got 3 bags of. I hear a child yelling. Okay, let's do the sample here really quickly. It's strawberry pineapple pound cake. I like the size of the sample she gives because it's definitely enough to melt in a room or something. Okay, I mostly get pineapple in here. And she has a really good, very, very good pineapple oil. It's super strong. There is a strawberry pound cake way in the back, but it's mostly pineapple, which is okay. I really like her pineapple oil, like I said, so that is very good. The first one that I will talk to you guys about is the scent that I got 3 bags of. Now, I'm missing a bag because I put about 2/3 of a bag in one of them and just sent it off to somebody because I wanted them to have it and try it. This is Best Friends Forever Club. This is a scent that I got from Jenny, I don't even know, 3 years ago initially. And I initially was like, it's okay. And then a few months after that, I melted it again. And I'm like, this is magical. And then I think shortly after that, she did chunk muffins in it or something. But then we haven't seen it since. And I've begged a few times. But obviously, she has to lay out pre-orders and RTSs that make sense for her company. So not everything we request gets poured, obviously. I love the colors that this is in. Often when she has poured this one in the past, it does at least have these 2 colors in it for the most part. So Best Friends Forever Club is lemonade, which her lemonade oil is the best I've ever smelled. Pineapple, which once again, love her pineapple oil. Probably my favorite solo pineapple oil I've ever smelled in the vendor wax world. And then frosted cupcake. So I used to think that the frosted cupcake was Cupcakes at Tiffany's, but I don't know. Because it doesn't have any chocolate note to it, at least that I can smell in this blend. So I would say that the lemonade and pineapple are very equal in here, but both very strong and very bright. The frosted cupcake in the back just adds a sweet bakeryness to the background. And I know that might not sound like it goes together, but it just adds a creamy, rounded scent to that pineapple lemonade, basically. And I love it. This is such a good summer blend. But really that frosted cupcake kind of rounds out and takes off that tart edge to the pineapple lemonade, which I like really tart stuff. But this is just so good. I'm so glad she poured it again. Once again, I got 3 bags of it, but I sent part of a bag off to one of my friends. So I'm so glad to have that one. It's so bright and very strong and very juicy. Okay, the next one is the one that I got 2 bags of, and this is Don't Be Salty. So this is one that I never purchased myself because it has cucumber in it. So the notes to Don't Be Salty are cucumber, rain, and salty sea air. I never purchased this on my own, like I said, because it had cucumber in it. And I like to eat cucumbers. But I like the smell of real cucumbers, but mostly in vendor wax or wax in general, I don't like cucumber because to me and my nose, it can often smell like when you've cut up fresh, cold cucumbers and they've sat out for a long time. It will smell flat and warm to my nose. I don't know why. This smells so good. So one of my good friends sent me a chunk muffin of it. Was it last year, I think? And I fell in love with it. This is so good. I know it says salty sea air, cucumber and rain, but there's something in here that is definitely saltier than like the OG salty sea air oil that we are all used to. And maybe it's just all the oils together. I don't know, but this is like this has definitely, like I've talked about it in the past. It's the saltiest salt scent. And I love that so much. I like really, really salty scents in like perfume, in wax. I just love it. You do get cucumber, like immediately the cucumber does hit your nose, but when it's, especially when it's melting, I think it takes the back seat to that salty air rain kind of scent. It's literally one of the freshest scents that I've ever smelled in my life because of that salt. I don't know why to my nose that equals fresh, but it does. And this scent, you guys, I'm glad, you know how we've mini melter bags in the past, you'll get like less big chunks or more small chunks. I'm glad that she cut this one into smaller chunks because this one is really strong. And it like I usually melt this one in the bathroom and it like throws out the bathroom, down the hall, into the family room. This is one I've talked about before that I could easily get a half pie of or a loaf of or whatever and get through it really quickly because it's just so good. So I got 2 bags of it and I'm so happy. I love it very much. Oh, I got one more scent in 2 bags. Sorry. So then what next one that I got in 2 bags is Circus Concessions. Now this is not a normal Danny scent. It truly isn't. But I really, this last fall, really got into fall scents. And I am still not sick of them. I love them. Fall is such a fun time of year. It's actually my favorite time of year. I do like, you know, all the good bakery stuff of fall, but I am more into like the spooky stuff in fall. Haunted houses are my favorite thing all year. So anyway, but this last year I really got into fall scents. So a few different vendors have a Circus Concessions or like Carnival or like whatever kind of blend. And it's usually a single oil. And it's usually very caramelly and it's fine. I like it. It's fine. But Jenny's is actually one, like a house blend that she makes herself. So this one, Circus Concessions, which I love these colors, really cute, is her Macintosh Madness oil blend that she has sold solo by itself. Ooey Gooey Caramel, which she has sold by itself. Cotton Candy Frosting, which she has sold by itself. And Funnel Cake, which I've never had solo from her. But I'm usually not a fan of her Cotton Candy Frosting because it's super strong and I don't like cotton candy. Her Ooey Gooey Caramel is super strong and caramelly, but her Mac Apple is very fresh and very prominent. And I personally think that's what makes the difference in this one. This is the best Circus Concession blend of any vendor, in my opinion. It's because that Mac Apple is so prominent. So probably a month, maybe 6 weeks back, I showed on my Instagram another vendor's, I think it was called Carnival Oil Melt, that I really liked. But I added some Mac Apple scoopable wax to it to make it more to my liking. And that's kind of how Jenny's is. Plus the funnel cake in here smells more actually like, not bready, but you can actually tell that there's funnel cake in there, not just bakery, if that makes sense. So I'm so glad to have this one. There's even, I think it might be the funnel cake. There's like a touch of spice in it, which I really like. So these 2 bags should hold me over well. She'll probably release it again in the fall or late summer. And if I'm able to grab a bag, then I will. If she doesn't put it in a pre-order and it's just in an RTS, you guys, this one goes crazy fast. So if it's a scent you like and it's just in an RTS, fast fingers, or try your best to get it in a pre-order because this one is like a super, super seller. Okay, next one up, the last 4 scents are all single bags. Yes. Bree, I'm doing a video, honey.
Keep on going.
Keep on going. Okay. You have a stain on that jacket. What are you doing?
Ring.
Okay. Are you trying to find shoes or what are you doing? What? Mermaid tail. Okay. Oh, right here. Bree, here. Sorry. Here's your mermaid tail.
Thank you.
Do not put it in the pool. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't even know what's happening out there right now. Okay, so this is a scent I have had from Rosegirls before, and it's just a really fun, like summer bright scent that I really liked. This is Escape to Neverland, and this is pineapple, orange sherbet, raspberry sauce, and vanilla ice cream. If you've never had Rosegirls raspberry sauce, she will sell it. It used to be when they could keep stock on their website. It's really difficult for them to do that now. She would sell it solo, and I would melt it solo. I would blend it with other things. Her raspberry oil is so good. It literally smells like a raspberry, like sauce, like you've boiled raspberries down into like a concentrate. It smells so good. And once again, her pineapple oil is amazing. Orange sherbet, I think, is pretty common across the board. And then vanilla ice cream with that raspberry sauce. It's amazing. As always, I smell all the parts to it. The orange sherbet probably comes out the strongest, but that's a very strong oil. Pineapple, then the raspberry sauce. I don't get vanilla ice cream like outright, but it probably just makes it creamier. So it kind of probably makes that pineapple smell more like a pineapple Dole Whip kind of situation. But very bright, very fun, very yummy, very juicy, very fun for the summer. And all these oils throw like exceptionally well. So I'm happy to have that one. All right, this next one up is a new one. At least I've never seen it before from Rosegirls. And this is Dragon Fruit Raspberry Margarita. And it says dragon fruit, raspberry puree, and frozen margarita. I love the colors here too. And I was excited for this one. Just fun, fruity for summer. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's some margarita oils I do not like. This is the really zippy one. And then I do smell some raspberry puree. I've never had dragon fruit from Rosegirls, but I smell in here what isn't margarita and what isn't raspberry. And it's almost like starbursty, kind of. Like it's almost as if they made like a, not papaya, but maybe like a guava-y starburst. So yeah, it's kind of like a candied raspberry margarita kind of a thing. It smells good. I will enjoy melting that. We'll see like on warm how that goes. I do like this margarita oil quite a bit though. It smells very cold, very zippy, and I like that. There's one or two margarita oils out there that smell like more flat and warm, and once again, I don't like that. Okay, next up is called Daydreams. This one, I wish I'd gotten 2 bags of. So Daydreams is fluffy towels, lavender, fresh linen, and Swedish dream salt. I melted a couple of pieces of this next to my bed last night, and it was amazing. Rosegirls does really nice lavender blends. They have a few different lavenders. Once again, when you used to be able to purchase more stock from the site, they always had French lavender, sweet lavender, and herbal lavender. So this, oh, so good. This, I can smell immediately the fluffy towels. I mean, honestly, I can smell everything immediately. I get the Swedish dream salt. I love that oil. Linen, lavender, and fluffy towels. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. And so I put it on last night. As it was melting, it was so strong. I was like, oh, I might have to change that out because it's right next to my bed. And when I woke up this morning, it smells even better. Like it smelled, I would say, more floral. That lavender in here is a little bit more floral with the Swedish dream salt. Like it's almost as if the linen and fluffy towels had kind of died down, which is interesting because those are probably the strongest oils in here. But this is, I mean, Daydreams is a perfect name for this. It's just like this really fresh, clean, but like sunshine, just dreamy. Oh, this is another one I could have a half pie of and freaking melt through so easily. This is beautiful. I wish I'd gotten at least 2 bags. Okay, so this is also not really a Danny scent, but I got it. And the reason I got this one is, was it end of winter or late fall? They had made this blend that was like blueberry pecan pancakes or blueberry pecan something. And I am hoarding the last pieces of that because it's amazing. I am hoping that in the fall, if I still have some of that bag left, that I can beg for larger quantities of it in a pre-order because that one is like top-notch amazing. So this one here is Blueberry Cheesecake French Toast. Once again, I've never really been a blueberry fan, but lately I have liked it if it's blended right. I haven't smelled this one yet. So we'll see. Blueberry cheesecake French toast. I like it. I like it. There's almost like a maple syrup, but not nauseatingly, because I've told you guys before, I'm not a maple fan. In scent. In food, I definitely am. Yeah, this definitely, I don't really smell where cheesecake is coming into play, at least on cold here. But I definitely smell like, it almost to me smells like a blueberry pancake with maple syrup over it, but the maple is definitely toned down. But, I mean, in eating, French toast and pancakes are very different. I would almost always rather eat French toast than pancakes. But in scent, is there much of a difference? I don't know. I know in French toast, there's more of a cinnamon vibe. Yeah, it kind of smells like blueberry pancakes with a touch of syrup in the background. So happy to have it. This smells really good. We'll see on warm how that goes. So that is my pre-order that I did. Oh my goodness. I have a fresh sampler. Hello. Let's do that. It's in this really pretty bag. What color is it, guys? Silver. Anyway, really pretty bag here. You guys can tell me in the comments what color it is. It looks silver to me. Okay, so this is the fresh sampler. I really didn't know what to expect in here. I kind of looked through the bag, looked through the outside of the bag and saw a couple of the scent names. And I was like, oh, okay. So long time ago, when I very, very first purchased from Jenny, there was like a Christmas sampler, a fresh sampler, a fruity bakery sampler, like stuff like that. And it was pieces of scents that she already had, but just smaller amounts of it so you could try stuff out. The last couple of years when there were samplers, she would do like chunks or mini melters in certain blends. And maybe it's because like if it was like a morning sex sampler, it was like her morning sex oil with another scent. But this here seems to be, at least from the outside, kind of how those OG samplers were, where it's scents she's already had out, but they're just little pieces of those scents for you to try, which is totally fine because I'm a huge fan of Rosegirls fresh scents. So the first one here is just plain clothes on the line, which is very nice to have by itself because I don't think I've ever had it by itself. And I ordered a loaf in this current pre-order. I think it's shut down now. I don't know. And it's her Moon Mario blend with clothes on the line. And I have had clothes on the line with lemon, with blue sugar, pink sugar, a couple other things. And I think it's White Clouds. But it's very fresh, very fluffy, very strong. Very nice. I love this when she does samplers, this size, because I'd say this is like a nice medium to large size for a sampler. That's quite a few pieces. So that is very nice. Next one here is Morning Sex. So once again, a scent that she's had already, that she's, put into a sampler here. I will just add this to my bag of this that I have left, because I melt this one like crazy, as you guys know. If you don't know, Morning Sex is definitely a fresh spot, slightly masculine scent. I've never smelled it from another vendor. Next one here is Speechless. I know that a lot of people love Speechless. Speechless is it's Satsuma, Raindrops, and Coastal Kale. Because rain and raindrops might be different oils. I really have to be in the mood for Speechless. This is very strong. It lasts for a very long time. I'm just not the biggest fan of Satsuma. Once again, I know I'm weird. Satsuma oils, and this is across the vendor board, can smell warm and flat to me. And I want it to smell zippy and cold. So, but her Coastal Kale oil is beautiful. Her Rain oil is beautiful. And this is one of her best sellers. So don't let me deter you from Speechless whatsoever. And I do really like it. One of my favorite things with Speechless is if I have a really busy day and I'm not going to be able to change my wax out, and I just want something fresh, there aren't many scents that will last multiple days in your house. This is one. This is one. So it's one that you could put on and like be in and out all day, getting, errands ran and done, and it will like be blowing out the windows the whole time. Next one is Poolside. So if you just came to Rosegirls and you haven't done a spring-summer kind of rotation with them yet, this is a very popular scent from them. And if I remember correctly, poolside is like Fluffy Towels, Blackberry, Salty Sea Air. I could be off on that a little bit. And I do really enjoy it. It's not one that is super duper strong for me. It's beautiful though. To me, the blend almost comes off in the end all together on warm in your room or wherever you're melting it, almost like a Lush scent. Another vendor I got had a very similar blend and the same thing happened, and it might just be my brain, but I definitely get blackberry. Like I get the scents all separately, but all together blended and on warm, it smells almost lushy, which is fine. I like that. But just so you know, that's a very popular Rosegirls scent, and I like it quite a bit too. This next one is Lemon Summer Breeze. This is an obsession of mine from Rosegirls. This, like I talked about, Don't Be Salty. This is fresher than Don't Be Salty. This is like the freshest of the fresh of the fresh. So Summer Breeze is a laundry type. And I don't know if she mixes lemonade with this or if it's a lemon oil. But they come together to, oh gosh, it makes my mouth water. It's just so fresh and so good. I would love, actually me and Candy at least asked for a Summer Breeze sampler, but she didn't pour it this time, which is fine. Also, I'm a laundry lover, I'm a fresh lover, but I know that in the wax world it doesn't sell as well, so I understand. But her Lemon Summer Breeze, this is out of this world. Out of this world. So good. And then last one in the sampler, this has been a very popular seller of hers as well. Once again, when she restocks the site in like solo scents, this is one of them. It's called Zen. And I am not exactly sure what it is. It's not a favorite of mine. It does smell good. It's supposed to be like a spa relaxing scent. To my nose, it almost leans like fruity. It is good. There's like an aquatic, like, I mean, it kind of smells close to poolside, but without the blackberry. Yeah, it's okay. It's nice. Like, I like it. But it's just not my favorite. It's fresh, aquatic, almost poolsidey in my opinion. So it's one that I've had in blends of hers that I've enjoyed, but I think I purchased it once as a solo melter and it was just okay. So anyways, now that is it. That is my haul, my pre-order haul. This last pre-order we did like 2 days ago or whatever, I got 2 loaves, one of the mini chunk pies, and I think like 4 mini melter bags. So I'll be excited to show you guys that when it comes in. I know she's planning an RTS sometime really soon. We'll see what what list comes from that. But this is my favorite time of the year for Jenny's wax, spring and summer. She does great fall and winter stuff too, like really great fall and winter stuff. But her fruity and fresh stuff is just like, boom, bam, amazing. I don't know. Once again, like I talk about wax formulas, I know, but her wax really leans to this like pure, like different wax vendors have different formulas where some vendors, their wax really lends to like this like complex, atmospheric, high-end kind of like vibe. Hers smells really high quality. This is not what I'm saying. But her scents are more bold and frank and forward. So like if you're going to get like pineapple, you are getting like the brightest, most pure, juicy pineapple. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like her scents are very just pure and bold and frank. I don't know how else to put it. And they're just very forward. And I really appreciate that about her wax. It's a very good thing. So when I want scents like that aren't like super complex and crazy and tons of notes, but I just want it to smell so good and like mouth watering and just be what the label says it is, Jenny's wax is that for sure. I hope that makes sense. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go see if my children are still alive out there. And you have a good one. See you later. Bye.